Project 380 curse lives on. 2 weeks before Japfest, and the car's decided to dump all its coolant everywhere. Now I'm hoping it's the two hoses that everyone's been moaning about. The hose that goes to the idle control valve, down to the oil cooler, and the oil cooler to the back of the engine. Now I'm hoping it's this and not my head gasket, but there is a reason I haven't filmed changing these pipes. As you can see, there's not a lot of room down there for the camera and my hands, and some tools. And honestly, they are a nightmare to change. The only fitting we can see is right down the back here, just there. And the other three fittings you sort of have to do blind. Luckily, I do have the two hoses, so I'm going to struggle fitting these. But on a positive note, the Mark II is back in the garage. That's the first hose off. I don't know whether you can see, but it is split right there. Just got to get the other end of the hose off now. And this is a bit in the way and sharp, so I think I might remove that and push that out of the way a little bit so I can get my arm down in here. If not, I'm going to try go through the wheel arch. Moving this out of the way has given me a little bit more room down here, but I think I'm going to get that rusty bracket out of the way because that looks sharp and like it will give me tetanus. But hopefully I can reach my arm down in there to the oil cooler and get those pipes off. Well, that was just the worst to remove. That did actually take me about an hour. But what I've done is put a pair of mole grips on the clip that holds the pipe onto the oil cooler, like so. Fed the other end of the pipe through a hole in the intake manifold and pulled upwards. Now it was pretty corroded on there and it was really tight. But I'm not quite sure whether this pipe was causing me the issue. It has got a little rip in it there, but I saw the drips coming from about here somewhere. So let's grab the other pipe off and see what that looks like. Well, I don't know whether you can see it, but the connection is right there. And the metal clip that holds the pipe onto the idle control valve is actually corroded away. Now it's going to be really difficult to take off. Well, I got the front off, which took ages. And as you can see, this clip is missing part of it. And I really struggled to get that off. Just one last crusty clip under there. 1 out of 10 would not recommend. Now to put the new pipes on, and I'm going to be using standard Jubilee clips, so I don't have this problem again. This tool specifically for Jubilee clips has really saved my butt tonight. Those hoses are a lot easier to clamp down with a Jubilee clip and this tool than them silly spring clips. But not that you can see, those two hoses are on, and hopefully that solved my issue. But I've ran out of coolant, so I'll see you in the morning. It's a new day and much later than intended, but it's time to put some coolant in the car. Now usually the MX5 takes red coolant, but after a bit of research, if you got the Stony Racing silicone hose kit, you actually need green coolant. let's start this up and get the system bled. Well, it's run up to temperature now, and it's all dry down here, so I think that has fixed the problem and I haven't got a head gasket issue. But now I need to give this bay a good clean and dry it up so it's easier to detect leaks in the future. Yay, no leaks. So that is the last two silicone hoses changed on the Mark 1. A bit unexpected, but I should have done them in the first place because now it's come back to bite me in the butt. Not that you could see much, but if this video helped you change those last two silicone hoses, let me know in the comments down below. As per usual, like, comment, share and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.